Alright, welcome back everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Today we talk about Pokimane. So, it's been a long time, alright? She's back into some drama, and this is by far the worst one so far. So, you probably know Pokimane from a couple places. PewDiePie called her out for copy striking like a year ago. Maybe you heard about her from the It's a Gundam drama, like her going after people's sponsors. Maybe you heard about her showing PP on stream, right? She's really famous. Recently more infamous, but yeah, you've probably seen her in some of your favorite videos, like Among Us is the most popular game right now, and she's playing with the top creators. You've probably seen her in Disguised Toast videos, Saikuno, Corpse, Charlie, Critical's videos. But while she was playing Among Us with all these friends, something deep and sinister was cooking in the background, and today we take a look at it. So a while back, a content creator by the name of Fedmyster got canceled, right? He's part of Offline TV, who is like Pokimane's group of content creators. It's got like Lily Pichu, Disguised Toast, Scara, you probably know these guys. So pretty much Fed had some questionable incidents with some of the female members of the household. I'll talk about that in another video, or maybe not at all, it depends. But this video is about Pokimane, right? Pretty much, Fedmyster, he went down without a fight, he admitted what he did, and that's the story ended there, right? But Pokimane, when she was talking about this Fed incident, she came out on stream and said, Fed is not only bad, but he's absolutely awful. She attached like 8 different other things that he did. Like, she said a lot of stuff about him trying to get her friend fired. He tried to manipulate her. He isolated her friends and just painted him to be like way more awful than he actually was. So Fed was pretty much in love with Poki. I still think that he is, because he did not want this stuff to be released, but whatever. So he allowed her to say this, and just kind of calmly kind of died. But somebody somewhere in the stars, Fedmyster's guardian angel, this person was angry, and they leaked Fed's documents. So pretty much when Pokimane said all these lies on stream, Fed went on full investigation mode. He took all the screenshots from the text convos and wrote it down, made this entire expose, right? Which was completely like 100% true and completely destroys Pokimane. And he just didn't post it because Poki and Fed talked, and when you're talking to your so-called lover, you'll just kind of listen to them. So pretty much she prevented Fed from posting this one thing that would absolutely turn the tides of the story. She prevented him from posting it, and he just agreed and let it die down. But, it's been posted, and yeah, things have turned around. So pretty much it boils down to a few things, right? Pokimane and Fed were like, pretty much a couple, but Poki, she was interested at the start, but then her interest started waning in him, and instead of actually just telling him that, hey Fed, I'm not into you, she led him on for years, and from the text messages, she pretty much kept him like a little dog, like that she could come back to anytime. Like, Fed was always there, right, no matter what, because he was in love with this girl, and no matter how many times she would completely psychologically, emotionally just put this guy on a string and pretty much abuse this guy, he would just be there, right? Because, he's in love. He would be like, maybe there's a chance, maybe eventually, you're kind of like, love is blind kind of thing, right? So he didn't even release this document, I presume, because he still cares about her and doesn't want Poki to have any discomfort. Even after the document came out and everybody's on Fed's side, he's like, the person betrayed my trust and leaked this document. Like, bro, you better be glad they leaked this document. So I don't know who this mystery person is, but, thank you. So one of the things was Poki emotionally abusing Fed. Another thing was Poki lying about her friend Yvonne. Pretty much, they hired Yvonne, right, this other content creator, as a member of, like, their offline TV group thing, and she wanted Yvonne fired. She was like, oh, this person was lazy, I don't like her, she's trying to become a content creator in front of me, I hired her to do management work. So she wanted her fired, but, Fed was like, no, she can do both, she's fine. But in the stream, Poki was like, no, Fed wanted her fired, completely twisted the story. But you can check the stream and then look at the text messages, completely disproved. Like, she gets completely caught in a lie. Honestly, it kind of baffles me that a multi-millionaire, multi-brand, Pokimane, the biggest female streamer on Twitch, is mad at someone trying to start a career on the side while doing their work. That is so incredibly petty. I can't even, dang. Honestly, she's like a master villain, because she took, this one mistake Fed made, and she attached like 8 mistakes of her along with it and said, everybody was against Fed, right? Because he did something wrong. So Poki was like, oh yeah, he also did this and this and this and this, and then everyone was like, oh my god, he's awful. Just get him out of here. Okay, let's just go over the most important parts. Also, before we start, Pokimane responded saying, sorry, today was tough. It's hard for me to reply to very private things without making the situation messier. I was not in a good headspace, guys. I was in a dark place. Remember, dude, PewDiePie was so right. Or remember when PewDiePie was like, anytime anybody has to address anything, like, anytime they do something wrong, I was in a dark place. I was not in a good headspace, guys. Come on. So pretty much at the start, he says, Poki and I got really close on this Taiwan trip. A lot of good moments came and they became a couple, right? It was a honeymoon phase kind of thing. That's pretty much what was going on. We discussed some pretty personal things like work ethic, drive, and dreams. It was really cool. And then on stream, we would do our thing and we weren't really playing it up for content. At least I wasn't. There's a bunch of Fed and Poki love videos. You know how you see those videos on content creators who are getting like shipped together? I mean, they were actually a couple kind of thing, so that's why they were getting shipped together. But yeah, that's pretty much what he's talking about. We came back from Taiwan and that kind of energy between us continued on and off stream. We started to have breakfast and dinner together every single day. We became very flirty, especially through text, and started having occasional sleepovers, and just in general, we were definitely heading in a romantic direction. Now I gotta say, these text messages, holy mother of God. This man posted like 1 year's worth of flirty messages, and it is... oh my god, it is the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So it starts off all innocent, fetty, wetty, folky, blah blah blah. Then it quickly takes a turn into, oh, it's very quiet over there, and then she's like, lol, can you legit hear everything? Lost in thought, and then you might be wondering, what is this going on? But apparently Poki is pleasuring herself, and this guy's like outside her room, and they're kind of, texting about it. This is so weird. And this is a quote for the centuries, scissors? More like rock. And then she says, I'll never close my door again, if you know what I mean. And you're saying I could just walk in. I don't think you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I can sense your frustration, blah, 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 debated. Pretty much she's like, I'll keep the door open, please frick me. So already we know that they're very, very close, which is completely different from what, like, Poki was representing on stream. She was kind of like, we were like, not that close, but then, but he was all into me. Like, bro, you're literally telling him about, the fingers and ugh. Then we got like 1,000 more messages, which just gives me like secondhand cringe, like, oh, honey bun, I miss you too, Fetty, blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't completely understand this message, but pretty much Pokimane is talking about Jody, who's, Quarter Jade. She's one of the people she plays Among Us with nowadays. And she's like, calling her fake and saying, like, oh, Fed wasn't on my stream, you guys are still watching, it means so much to me. So fakey, like she's using the baby voice. Excuse me, Pokimane is saying this? Are you kidding me? I can't stand people obviously acting more drunk than they are or saying fake pity things to chat. I legit tuned in for not even 3 minutes and she spoke about you twice. I think she's getting jealous here. I'm pretty sure this person has like a boyfriend or something. I'm so confused. Then we've got more text messages. Poki's like, why did you delete this picture from your like Instagram or whatever? And then she's like, oh, I were you trying to hide me? And then Fed's like, no, I'm not hiding you. And then she's like, I'm not trying to hide you either. I would be super happy if you posted it. It's a super cute pic. I love you too, Fetty. You know this. So she was even fine going public with Fed, and suddenly there's like the switch around, which is completely fine. But to continue leading him on with these absolutely, you're sending the wrong messages. Any guy receiving these messages is going to be like, oh, she's definitely into me. So these messages are at the end of 2018. The trip was like at the start of 2018, and this is like December 2018. And she goes, okay, so we got a hotel. I can still stay in yours, but I can also stay in mine because, if you don't respond, I'm going to go to mine. You sure? I want to give you the freedom, blah, blah, blah. Well, I have 2 beds in the other room, yes. Beg for me to stay with you. I joke. I'll come if you're sure. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, say it again. Like, she's literally like, she has him on a leash, dude. So after this, Fed talks about like this guy called Steve, and the classic Chad Steve stealing away Poki, right? And they were like, I don't know, man. Pretty much what I got from the messages is like, she was pretty much just banging guys in the other room right in front of Fed, like, and simultaneously still texting like, hey, I love you, Fed, come sleep with me, like, Pretty much this emotional manipulation. That's all that it is. I really don't want to get into like the depths of it because the video will be super long, but yeah, let's move on to the Yvonne part, right? I never wanted Yvonne fired. In her stream, Pokey says that I tried to get Yvonne fired because of the incident between us. This is 100% false. I never tried to get her fired. This guy, okay, he wrote this like right after Pokey was, lying about it on stream, but he didn't have like the heart to post it. So yeah, once again, the leaked person coming in clutch. So Fed says, I had a long talk with Yvonne, also had dinner with Michael. Update me, I made a big decision as well, blah, 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 blah. Yvonne wants to move out and still manage OTV and still stream in League. I don't get that. Best of all worlds wasn't an option. I'm okay with that. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. She got so lazy that she's gonna move out and just take care of the OTV stuff like she wants to do. It's like we're working around her. And then she says, if a biz dev comes in and wants to do what Yvonne does on top of everything else, I'm gonna say yes, that's my ideal. So she really wants to get rid of Yvonne. So Fed is defending Yvonne, right? He says, I thought you were cool with her going the route when we moved, the content creation and all that. And then Pokey responds saying content creation was not the route, but that she likes to stream on the side, but OTV is the main thing. But now it's like sponsor deals, YouTube channel. It's very weird. I want her to solely work for me. Any other life prospects, cut them off. I guess I just dislike disorganization, inefficiency, ruthless businesswoman. I mean, if somebody's not doing their job, is completely fine, and you can fire them, right? That's completely fine. That's not the point here. The point here is that you completely lied. You said Fed was trying to get her fired. What was that? I think we need to get together and make some solid decisions as a group. If we got someone else to manage, what happens to Yvonne? Isn't that a weird thought? Okay, you get the point. She completely lied about Yvonne. There's like files on top of files here just to disprove everything Pokey has said before. Now, Pokey also responded to this whole document and the whole thing, and she pretty much just skipped over the entire document and just straight up lies. The entire stream, it's like a 1.5 hour stream, like I can't be asked, but that's the gist of it. She skips over it. She's like, it's cringe, guys, and then she takes it so casually. She just laughs it off, like as if she didn't play with a man's heart for years, and then lie about him to his friends, to everybody, to the internet, and then destroy his livelihood, get him kicked from everything, and just make the public hate him. And this was a guy who was in love with you and literally did everything to protect your reputation. That's just cruel. Now, after Fed realized that the document was leaked, he also responded again, saying, hey guys, it's been brought to my attention that a document I wrote many months ago has been leaked. I wanted to make it clear this is not something I wanted out publicly. The document was leaked by someone I'd asked for advice and support who chose to maliciously violate my trust. Yeah, I mean, I think they did you a favor. I don't know. A while ago, Pokey and I spoke about what happened. I'm guessing she gaslighted you, right? We came to agree that keeping things private and making no further statements publicly was what was best for both of us. Are you kidding me? Without these statements, Pokimane is like this Greek, Pokimane is like the Greek god, dude, complete angel. And with these statements, she's a complete devil. Of course, she wanted to keep the document private. We wanted to heal and prevent any further harm to the people involved. She would make a brief supportive statement when I returned, and we would go our separate ways. No more drama and not reopening old wounds. This has got to be the worst part. So she went to Fed privately and said, okay, I've seen your document, which completely destroys me. And she says, hey Fed, yeah, just don't release the document, and I'll give like this supportive statement. I know the internet hates you right now, and if you had like approval from one of the members of Offline TV, it would really help you out. So just don't post that document, and we're all Gucci, right? So Fed agrees to this and gets completely ousted from the internet. And now we find out the truth, dude. I am so done. This thing was so deep and psychologically charged. Oh my god. Anyways, in conclusion, Pokimane, dude, wow. I thought the previous stuff was bad, but it doesn't even come close to what we figured out today. The emotional abuse, the gaslighting, the straight up lying, and completely destroying a person who loves you and cares for you more than anything, dude. I guess the rumors were true. Ruthless businesswoman, dude. I never thought behind that innocent persona. Like, Jesus, dude, the mask has fallen off. Anyways, that's about it, guys. Hope you did enjoy. I certainly did. This was some juicy drama, dude. Smash the like button if you did. Do subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get 400,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Means the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.